Just because you can have a baby, it doesn't mean you should, especially without planning for one or getting married first.
Go to LFRFamily.com and ask me about this bang bang tea. All right, so I like to watch something called Valuetainment. It's Patrick Bet-Davis' platform, where, not platform, but it's Patrick Bet-Davis' channel, where he discusses current events and he interviews some really interesting people. And one thing that he talked about today was the whole Don Lemon debacle. You know, the whole thing where he said that Nikki Haley was not in her prime anymore, and they didn't know what he was talking about, because he was on his Andrew Tate bag. He really didn't know what he was talking about. He just feeling himself, and it ended up biting him in the ass. Well, they ended up playing something that I need to share with y'all, because I actually see a Don Lemon video that I enjoy. Listen, you're going to enjoy it too, I promise. And if you don't, take your like back. Go ahead and take your like back. All right? Like it now though, but you can take it back later. All right? But if you love this, I'm gonna need for you to hit that subscribe button later. All right? Shout out to Chris and Susie, Angel, and Pokinos 2020. Much love to y'all. Happy hump day. Check this out. This is Don Lemon, the Don Lemon that I like. I like this Don Lemon right here. Trust me. Listen to what he says. Listen to what he says.
Because black people, if you really want to fix the problem, here's just 5 things that you should think about doing. Here's number 5. And if this doesn't apply to you, if you're not doing this, then it doesn't apply to you. I'm not talking about you. Here's number 5. Pull up your pants. Walking around with your ass and your underwear showing is not okay. In fact, it comes from prison when they take away belts from the prisoner so that they can't make a weapon. And then it evolved into which role a prisoner would have during male-on-male prison sex. The one with the really low pants is a submissive one.
Now, number 5 is pull up your damn pants. He's talking to the black community. He's saying, okay, we're done with complaining about stuff. We're talking about self-accountability now. That's what we're talking about, accountability. I believe this video is a video that he posted on CNN probably like 5 to 10 years ago or something, when he was really about being a reporter, right? Now, yeah, he still had his biases and stuff, but I don't know what tapped him on the shoulder and said, look, bring the real to the black community. And that's exactly what he did, and I appreciate that. Pull up your damn pants. That's number 5. He's talking about 5 things, all right? Listen to this. It's dope.
You get my point? Number 4 now is the N-word. By promoting the use of that word when it's not germane to the conversation, have you ever considered that you may just be perpetuating the stereotype the massa intended, acting like a... Now, number 3.
Geez.
Oh, there you go. So, number 5, the 5th one was pull up your damn pants. Number 4, stop using the N-word, bruh. Stop using the N-word. You cannot say that, oh my gracious, I need to stop using the N-word. I really do. You know what? I'm hit by that one. I'm convicted by that one. And yeah, he's just saying, look, you're perpetuating what they want you to do, the stereotypes that they have of you. They being the people that don't really like you. It is some people out there who are not black, and some black people out there who don't like certain black people who use that N-word so much. Whereas the black community feel like we're using this word as a way to take some power back. They once used it for evil, now we're going to use it for good, which is complete BS. Now, this is why I said this is the Don Lemon that I wouldn't mind listening to. This Don Lemon no longer exists, though, but yeah.
Jesus.
Respect where you live. Start small by not dropping trash, littering in your own communities. I've lived in several predominantly white neighborhoods in my life. I rarely, if ever, witness people littering. I live in Harlem now. It's an historically black neighborhood. Every single day I see adults and children dropping their trash on the ground when a garbage can is just feet away. Just being honest here.
That sugar honey iced tea pisses me the F off, man. I was driving into my New York community. My wife and I, we moved. We're in a community where we really, like, it looks really nice. We love it. Thank God for this. You know what I mean? God is good. But anyway, so I'm driving back home one night, and there's a car in front of me pulling into my community. And before they make their left into the community, whoever's in the passenger seat just decides to throw a damn, what was it? Looked like a McDonald's bag or a Burger King bag out the damn window. Just throws it out the window. Now, apparently, they aren't from the area. They're from somewhere else, but they're driving around there to come visit. I'm like, man, because I actually was behind a car for a minute. I'm like, man, they better not live around here for real. But they was literally coming to visit someone who lived around our neighborhood, but they was trifling. They was trifling, bruh. They threw the damn bag directly out the window, whereas they could have waited till they got to the person's home and put it in their trash can that's on the outside of their house. Or they could have went inside of the house. Could I throw something in your trash? You know what I mean? Something like that. But people are not, people are just nasty, man. They ruin the community. So number five was pull your pants up off your ass. Number 4, stop using the N-word so daggone much, okay? Stop using that N-word. It don't make you look good. Number 3, take care of your communities, all right? Pick up the damn trash. It don't mean clean up after people. It don't mean that. It just mean everyone collectively show some appreciation for where you live, how nice things are, and you need to try to, I guess, lead by example by just being clean. That's it. That's it. If you don't want to be treated like an animal, don't treat your damn self like an animal. Okay, so that's number 3. Now we're at number 2 right now. I told y'all gonna like that right here.
Number 2, finish school. You want to break the cycle of poverty? Stop telling kids are acting white because they go to school or they speak proper English. A high school dropout makes on average $19,000 a year. A high school graduate makes $28,000 a year. A college graduate makes $51,000 a year.
Yeah.
Over the course of a career, a college grad will make nearly $1 million more than a high school graduate. That's a lot of money.
Yeah, I understand that, right? Let me go back to this right here. Now, a high school graduate, a high school dropout makes on average $19,000 a year. All right? High school graduate, a high school graduate on average $28,000. This was 5 to 10 years ago when he posted this. I don't know what the numbers are now. And a college graduate on average $51,000. Well, the thing is, it's not about the paperwork. People think that it's about the paperwork. College just wastes my time. I don't want to go to college and waste my time. I don't want to live like you. I want to live like me. I want to carry out my dreams and all that other stuff. Well, check this out. It's all about the experience and the knowledge that you learn. It's all about the discipline, being able to wake up at a certain time. Is it indoctrination? Probably. But guess what? Some people actually need that type of training. I know people who were ridiculous. I'm talking about knuckleheads until they went to the military. When they went to the military, they got that training that they needed in order to tap into their better selves. Period. They had that training to really push them past that point. Whereas if they were at home, they would be fine with just being lazy, not getting up and doing anything. Well, not here. You got to wake up at a certain time. You got to wear your clothes a certain type of way. You got to honor, make sure you look good. You got to clean up behind yourself. You got to do some physical activities. You got to get along with people who might not get along with you. You got to take somebody yelling in your face and you can't pop slick back at them. It's called discipline. All right? So that's where we are right now. Number 5, pull your pants up off your ass. Number 4, stop using the N-word so much. Number 3, take care of your communities. Number 2, go to school. Go to school. Earn whatever it is that you want in life. All right? Go after it. Go after it. All right? Now we're at number 1. We're at number 1 now.
And number 1, and probably the most important, just because you can have a baby, it doesn't mean you should, especially without planning for one or getting married first. More than 72% of children in the African American community are born.
Can you imagine? This is Don Lemon.
Yeah,
exactly.
That
listen.
means absent fathers.
No, keep playing.
And the studies show that lack of a male role model is an express train right to prison. And the cycle continues.
You hear that? Hold up. Whoa. See, this is on the Patrick Bet David This is on the Patrick Bet David Valuetainment podcast. That's why you hear them talking over him right now, because they're so surprised that he's putting this message out to the black community. He's putting this message out specifically to the African-American community because it's necessary. Are there other communities that can and will benefit off of this message? Absolutely. But guess what? We are so chastened by racism in this country. We always want to point out what's black, what's white, what's red, what's blue, what's brown, what's up, what's down, all this other stuff to try to separate ourselves, not realizing that we are just alike. Now, there's a great deal of people who are not African Americans who can take heed to this information that he's putting out and add this to their lives, or I guess incorporate this amongst their own family, start teaching this to their youngins, and they will be better off for it. But as he said right here, I need y'all to see this right here. All the people that always talk about my body, my choice, I should be able to get an abortion whenever I want to, I should be able to get assistance whenever I need it, all this other stuff. Well, check this out. 72% of African-American babies are born to unwed moms, and the men are not in the homes. And when the men are not in the homes, that F's up the family. Nobody wants to be old school anymore. The nuclear family is played out. I don't want to get married. I don't see the benefit of getting married. What's the benefit? Only women benefit from getting married. Men get screwed because when a marriage breaks up, when a marriage is divorced or something like that, then the women walk away with money. They walk away with opportunity. They walk away with this. The courts support them on every single front. So what? Being married is something that has to do with Christianity. I ain't no religious person. I'm a spiritual being and all this other BS. Check this out. If the black community adopted this type of mentality right here, like do not start a family until you're ready to start a family, could you imagine what type of society we will have today? We wouldn't even be going all crazy about Roe versus Wade. We wouldn't. And abortion will only be a necessity. Right now is a want. Right now is on people's Christmas lists. Right now is a backup plan. Right now, it just says, you know what? I can go out there and do whatever irresponsible acts I want to do with whomever I want to do it with. And guess what? Planned Parenthood will bail me out. I can go ahead and do that to my body. Because they got hangers in there, and they got vacuums in there, and they got all these other devices in there that will suck that baby up out of me, and I can just wash, rinse, repeat. Go back out there and do the same exact BS time and time again and put myself in the same position over and over again. And guess what? I ain't even got to pay for it. Other people who pay taxes will pay for it, will foot the bill. And now I'm sitting here with 6, 7 kids. I can't afford to take care of anything that I'm doing. And I am not going to blame myself because accountability never been my strong suit. I'm only going to blame the government. So that's where we are right now. Shout out to old school Don Lemon, because I appreciated that right there. African-American community, pull your pants up off your ass, all right? Stop saying the N-word so much. Take care of your communities. Pick up the trash. Don't throw stuff on the ground. There's trash cans everywhere. It's a trash can on every block, at least one. It's one by the bus stops. It's one by businesses. It's one by hotels. It's one everywhere. It's one by restaurants. Every restaurant, even the restaurants that you purchase food from, that you're throwing on the ground, they have trash cans, okay? Pull your pants up off your ass. All right, stop using the N-word so much. Take care of your communities. Focus on school. Please focus on school. Take care of your business in order so you can be able to take care of your business. And don't raise no families if you're not ready for one. Don't start no families if you're not ready for one. Don't do those type of acts simply because everybody else is doing it and you're just ready to do it. And if you do it, be responsible, because it's something that can actually create another person, another human being. And that is the most selfish sugar honey iced tea in the world, to bring somebody into this daggone world and they aren't prepared. You're not prepared. You can't take care of them. All right? Shout out to Don Lemon and for Patrick Bet David and Valuetainment for putting this on, because this is the Don Lemon that needs to come back to himself. All right? If Don Lemon sees this, you need to come back to yourself, bro. You need to go back to that right there. That right there. Yeah, you still work for CNN. So you still, you know, all over the place because CNN is just weird. But at the end of the day, this is good reporting. All right? This is you being a good human being right here. Period. This is not you taking sides of somebody that's not doing well for the community or not doing good by the people in the country or anything like that. You're not doing that. You're not being controlled by puppet strings by putting forth this message right here. This message right here is necessary. Okay?
So the Bang Bang Tea, I've never had any type of issue with my sex life. Like, we're young. We're still vibrant. Even though I'm almost 40 years old, we still get it in. I've been married. I've been with my husband for over 20 years. So we still get it in. But when I say, I ain't going to give my husband's real age, but he's in his 40s, right? That stamina that happened a couple of hours after we drank that tea, and I only drank half and I gave him half. That stamina happened. And you told me you was gonna be like half an hour. It took me about 2 hours, but when I say I was ready after about 2 hours, I was ready. Like, hold on, what you doing? You took your shower yet? You ready yet? Like, cause I'm ready, and I didn't understand why I was ready. I'm like, I'm ready, and it did exactly what you said it was gonna do.
Oh my God!
It did exactly what you said it was gonna do.
Y'all let me know whatever y'all want me to know about this in the comments below. And if you have yet to hit that subscribe button, please make sure you do so on your way out the door. Once again, guys, I am Van. Now we are all the LFR family, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video, hopefully inside of the Patreon as well. Y'all have been amazing per usual. Love y'all, and don't forget, go to LFRFamily.com, ask me about the Bang Bang Tea, and much love to everybody who has been doing so and purchasing. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Y'all are really making me take a lot of trips to the post office, but I don't mind it because I can't wait to hear your testimonial about this tea. Okay? Love y'all.